Welcome back to the channel and to another new episode of 2K24's Things You Might Not Know, the series where we continue our compilation of more of the game's hidden features, Easter eggs, and amazing details. So let's kick this episode off with one following on from last time, which is even more pre-match brawl cutscenes. So last time we featured scenes for 1 vs 1, but there is also scenes that take place during tag team breakouts as well.
Call by the referee, this is declared a no contest.
Well, I was surprised these teams were allowed to brawl for as long as they were, to be honest.
Well, it looks like we'll have to wait a little longer to see these tag teams face off.
Referee calls this match a no contest. You have to imagine that was not the game plan for anyone here tonight.
I don't know about that. You can't trust people, Saxton.
The link to that one is the detail that if you restart the match following one of these pre-match brawls, the commentary team will actually reference this pre-match brawling.
Action has made it back to the ring and we can officially start this match.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the refs got their hands full in this one.
And now this match has officially begun.
I'm not even sure the word official is in their vocabulary at this point.
I think you're right, Saxton, and I love it.
And the referee able to get these superstars into the ring long enough to officially start the match.
These teams are ready to rip each other apart.
And I'm not sure the word official is even in their vocabulary right about now, Michael.
Uncle Howdy 24 was of course added to the game with the Bray Wyatt DLC pack, and a detail that you may have missed is that he has Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy and Nikki Cross all listed as allies by default. Next up, a fun one for Randy Orton, which is a bonus moment featuring one of his trademark moves. So chances are you're going to be familiar with this Orton back suplex throw, but what you might not know is that when you do this in this position next to the announcer's table, you can actually do the move on it, recreating one of Orton's real life trademark moments. Next on our list, we are talking the NWO, but the NWO versions of Bray Wyatt and John Cena. So if you've played the 2K Showcase, you'll be aware that these two versions are on this year's roster, but what you might not know is the awesome small detail of both superstars having their own unique NWO crowd signs. For example, this one for Bray Wyatt, and these ones for John Cena. Previously in the series, we have covered a bunch of unique Rivals commentary, and today we've got another, this time when Bret Hart takes on the Ultimate Warrior.
Classic matchup here of two distinct styles, blind power and fury versus technique, and in-ring acumen. The Ultimate Warrior versus the Hitman.
I don't think either of these men approve of the other's in-ring style. Warrior probably thinks Bret is too reserved, too methodical, maybe even a little stuck up about proper wrestling.
Meanwhile, Bret probably sees Warrior as a madman in the ring, running around and putting all his might behind every attack. Hart doesn't approve of wasted movement inside the ring.
A chance here for both to prove who is truly the best.
This is something the WWE Universe has been waiting to see. Hart versus Warrior. Two guys who have been butting heads and need to settle things inside the ring.
These two couldn't be more different. Hart is reserved, cool, and collected. Meanwhile, the Ultimate Warrior is, well, he's loud and chaotic. But both are top talents in WWE.
When styles clash like this, the real winner is usually the WWE Universe, as this has all the ingredients of a very interesting match between two rivals.
Mr. Perfect was added to 2K24 via the WCW DLC pack, and he features some pretty awesome details. This includes two unique cell motions. The first one can be triggered when you deliver a strong Irish whip to Kurt Hennig in the corner.
Impact in the corner.
The other when he is hit with a thrown steel chair. He also features the ability of the strap pull down. However, unlike other superstars, he only pulls down the one strap just like he did back in the day.
And Hogan looking worse than ever after that.
Yeah, Hulk has to know he's in dangerous territory. Mr. Perfect, hooking the arm, hooking the leg.
Perfect plex.
Mr. Perfect also featured some unique special audio when he is set as a referee in a special guest referee match.
Tonight's special guest referee is absolutely perfect.
Anything but perfect. Mr. Perfect disqualified Lex Luger and cost him the WWE title at WrestleMania 10.
You touch a referee, you pay the consequences. That was an imperfect night for Lex.
From Mr. Perfect to the Great Muta, who also has some amazing details of his own. This includes the always awesome face paint damage feature, with this one working with both Muta's face paints. He also features his trademark green mist during the Poison Mist payback, whereas most superstars tend to feature blue.
Oh my gosh, what impact! This can't bode well. Shining Wizard!
Right to the jaw.
And finally, as far as the WCW DLC pack goes, various superstars from the pack feature some pretty cool audio when drafted to WCW in this year's GM mode.
WCW picks Diamond Dallas Page.
DDP, back where he made his name, WCW.
WCW selects the Great Muta.
The Great Muta once again crosses the globe to land in WCW.
WCW picks Lex Luger.
The total package, Lex Luger, looking to once again capture the WCW title.
From one DLC pack to another, as a detail that you might have missed from the Pat McAfee pack is that the football included in the pack as a weapon features its very own set of weapon taunts. Now, as we know, this year's My Faction mode continues to be a bit level hate. However, what it has done is bring some more action figure elite superstars to this year's roster, with some recent additions there being toy versions of Trish Stratus, Roman Reigns and Rhea Ripley, all of which feature unique commentary when making their entrances.
Out of the box and ready to dominate.
The realism is staggering.
Action figure Ripley looks and hits just like the real deal.
As if one Rhea Ripley wasn't scary enough for the WWE. Raise your ones to the sky.
The tribal chief has arrived.
And somehow is looking better than ever.
And smoother than ever.
A lot of talk about who the real tribal chief is.
Roman wants to reassert his dominance and place at the head of the table.
I'm not sure if this version of Roman deserves that distinction.
Oh, despite appearances, he's not to be played around with. I saw some competitors marveling at their own action figures backstage, but they need to remember 5 words. Thank you, action figure Trish.
Doesn't matter if she's flesh or plastic, Trish still has the biggest ego around.
Next up, definitely not a new thing, but a thing that you still might not be aware of, which is the ability to wear a championship whilst holding the Money in the Bank briefcase, with this one especially giving off some pretty awesome visuals. Likewise, a very cool feature that you might have overlooked is the ability to have a weapon-specific match type by only setting one weapon type on the weapon wheel. This could be setting it to all chairs for a steel chairs match, all kendo sticks for a kendo stick match, and if you're feeling especially extreme, then why not set it to all light tubes for an extreme light tubes death match. And last up today, and don't miss one on another fun one, we're now talking zombies in 2K24. That is right, we are talking zombies, as the game does still feature a bunch of zombie motions. This includes moves left over from 2K20. a zombie freeze payback. Zombie entrances. And a zombie winning scene, which even briefly lets you see through the eyes of the ref. As always, share me any details you think should be featured in future episodes in the comments below. Stay tuned for more like this coming to the channel soon. And until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.